What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Outdoors with Ozzy. And I am thankful for you guys coming on and tuning in today. Before you do anything, though, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Most of you guys watching these videos are not subscribed yet, so make sure you subscribe. Box is down below. It takes 3 seconds. Just go in and subscribe. So today, you guys are stuck with just me, but we got something new for you guys. It is a product review. And the product we are reviewing today is the new Shimano SLX DC. Let's get in there. Boom. SLX DC, brought to you by Shimano. And the magic about this reel is it is a DC chip, but it is only $180. If you go look at the Corrado DC, it's $300, $400. So this reel is really changing the game. You're able to get a high quality reel that professional anglers use for a price that is not going to kill you. It's $180. Still a little bit up there, but it's a lot cheaper than $300, $400. And you're getting this DC technology. Great reel, smooth. It's 7:2 to 1 ratio. It's a perfect speed for what I like to do for fishing. I'm not an extremely fast guy, and I don't want to be cranking just to get this thing in. So 7:2, it's the perfect ratio for me. You know, you can get what you want. They make every ratio that you want. But yeah, I went out with this reel. It's cold here. You're going to see later in the video, I go out in the water. There's ice in the water. I don't catch any fish in that video. I'm just solely out there with the purpose of to do a review for this reel. It's the reel itself. It's a sturdy reel. You know that you're not going to nick this up. It's a beautiful matte color. So with that shiny gloss, you get that chipping. I have a reel back there. It's a silver glossy reel, and you know I had it for probably 2 months. It's got chipping on it. This black, you don't have the chipping on it. So that's another good thing about the reel, other than it's you know what it does. It looks good and it stays intact. The only problem with this reel is people that own a DC, you know that it's supposed to stop. The DC chip tells it to stop, so you don't have to put your thumb on the spool and it'll just stop automatically. Well, with this one, I went out, tried it out, did one cast with my thumb on the spool, and I was like, you know what? It's a DC. We're going to test this thing out. Throw it out, get a terrible backlash. One of the worst ones I've had. I had to cut the whole line off and, put new line on, and that went back out. And then, I didn't not put my thumb on the spool again. So that's disappointing. It's disappointing. I don't know what the problem is with it, but I talked to other people that own this same reel, and they tried the same thing, backlash. So that is the only thing about the DC. Now, let's be honest here. You're buying a DC reel. Why are you buying it? You want that sound. The sound is what makes a DC reel. You're not going to find a reel that makes it sound. It's the perfect sound to hear when you're out in the water fishing. That nice zing. It's all about the zing. So, I'll be honest with you. I bought this reel for that noise. And I didn't have to spend $300, $400 for that noise. I spent $180, which is not bad for a Shimano DC reel. Now, Shimano also has the SLX version. It's just the SLX without the DC. That one is it's a cheaper option, but why not spend the extra, $40, $50 to get that DC in it? It's your preference if you don't see any purpose in it. I personally like the DC. I like the sound. It does help cast in the wind. I will say that. You might You might not be able to, just let it spool out on itself, but it still helps you cast out in the wind. That digital chip does help. It's not just pointless. So as you see here, videos of me fishing, the water is frozen, but it's smooth. It's everything that you would want in the reel. Reeling it in. Now I did try to use a jerkbait out here. I was just trying out, and you see that that rod is not the best rod for a jerkbait. It's a medium heavy. It's a favorite rod. It's their Defender series. It's the new for 2021. I don't know if it's because it's new or what, but it was very, very stiff. Probably would not use that rod for a jerkbait. If you can see, I'm struggling to get that to work. But other than that, the reel did great. It reeled it in perfect speed. It's smooth. You're not grinding over here. It's smooth. And then once again, you can hear that sound. I mean, that sounds just fishing in general. It's great. So there's a little video of me fishing out at a lake that I like to go to, but obviously it was very cold. Water temps were, you can see it was just starting to not be frozen. So, you were probably dealing with 35-degree water, and fish are not going to bite in water like that. So I was out there just for the sole purpose of doing a review on this reel. Alright guys, so thank you for joining in today. I know it's not an exciting video like we have, but it's a product review, and I'm not sponsored by Shimano in any way. It's a reel that I like. So we're gonna periodically do product reviews when we're not able to get outside, like when it is right now. It's 1 degree outside, so doing stuff outdoors is not really an option. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in and sticking around for this video. If you like the product reviews, let me know. And I will see you on the next episode of Outdoors with Ozzy. And as always, keep fishing.